everybody, Denny here for Game Rant. I'm going to be doing another first impressions video today. So as you can see, we're playing Dragons and Titans. So I've already played to the prologue. I started to record it and it didn't seem like anything that was going to be too entertaining to you, so I went ahead and skipped out on that until we actually unlocked the game. So Dragons and Titans is a MOBA, kind of in the same vein as Dota 2 or League of Legends, if you're familiar with the most popular MOBAs. Definitely not my genre of choice, but this one is a MOBA with dragons, so there's that. One of the other things that makes this game a little unique, a little different from other MOBAs, is that there's apparently a pretty substantial single-player mode, so I kind of want to take a look at that today, since that's going to be what makes this game stand out a little bit. So if you take a look at the menu here, up top we have our regular rank here. You can see I haven't played any matches yet, so I'm still 0 of 15. Some stats. These are all going to be blank here because I haven't really played yet. You can see that I have the all the achievements unlocked for completing the Proving Ground scenario, which is the tutorial. So you have dragons here, which these are going to be the equivalent of the heroes in the other MOBAs. You can buy them for, so it's a free-to-play game. I have some 2 unhatched dragons here. You have to buy them, but I have a basic starter pack, so right now I can go ahead and hatch 2 dragons. So let's go ahead, unlock this dude, and select this one. Oh, and so I guess each pack, maybe it's 3 of each in each one? Let's take a look. Yeah, so I still have 1 pack remaining. So what the hell? Let's get 3 more dragons. Why not, right? Ooh, I like this dude. So we can take a look at their stats and things like that as we enter our first map. Oh, he is awesome. Jim Talon. Alright, so I don't know what their stats are like, but they're pretty rad looking. I know that there's supposed to be like over 30 dragons. Then you can see there's some in-game currency, so I actually have enough to buy more right now. I'm not going to though, because you can use these crystals for other things as well. So it's $4.99 for 3 dragons, which isn't too bad. But you also need to buy weapons. These, again, you can buy them with the crystals that you unlock from completing missions and quests in the game, or you can just outright buy them. So let's go ahead. I have, for my basic starter pack, I have some weapons I can buy here as well. So we got some weapons that are kind of meaningless to me right now because I don't know what anything this game does, but this Rodar Scepter is pretty rad looking. And let's go ahead and open another group of weapons. Hallow Lantern, it's cool looking. Ooh, I always like a good Phoenix. Alright. And whatever, boring kind of staff there. Alright, so that's how the stores look. I just wanted to give you a quick view of that. So let's jump over here to Act 1 and try to jump into the game. So, alright. Act 1, the Cursed Tree. So, let's see what we need to do here. Let's go ahead and jump in. So, we have all our dragons up here we can choose from. It gives you, just like in a lot of the other MOBAs, it kind of gives you a breakdown of what this character is supposed to be doing. So you have attack, defense, support, difficulty, health. I am god-awful at MOBAs, so I'm going to try to play with one that is kind of attack strong and has a low difficulty level. Otherwise, I will not do very well. So let's go ahead and... This guy looked kind of decent. He's a little bit of a tank. It seems like he has good defense. He's kind of a little bit of a jack of all trades, I guess. Let's go ahead and try him, see how that goes. So you can see that there's other skins you can buy. I only have the original starting one. And then we have a weapon that our Dragon Lord is gonna wield. So it is recommending this one. You see the little thumbs up sign there. It's a weapon that's kind of meant to go with this dragon. So this is a high attack weapon, which I'm alright with. So let's go ahead and equip that. Try to jump in. So the tutorial basically just taught you how to ride around on the dragon, introduced the kind of basic concepts of MOBAs for players who aren't familiar with them. I'm definitely no expert, so it was good for me for sure. Alright, so the village of Mortha has long been an outpost of peace on the border, blah blah blah. Come under siege. So here's our dragon here. You can kind of zoom in and take a look at him. Oh, he is awesome looking. So this is one thing right off the bat that I'm kind of surprised at how much I like about this game more so than other MOBAs is you put me on a dragon and I'm already kind of more interested than I would be otherwise, just because he's cool looking. So you can see here we have the basic kind of creeps that would be in any MOBA. So these are guys that you're gonna have to kill to level your dragon up early on. So gotta protect our tower here by wiping these guys out. So spacebar backs you up. It's pretty easy to handle. Right click moves you forward. Spacebar backs you up. Alright, so I can go ahead and collect some loot from these guys and drop it off here at my little hoard of gold. Use the navigation arrow. So there's a nice little navigation arrow here for players that are kind of new to these maps and need to figure out where to go next. So we're just going to follow the arrows here and see what it does. So here's some more creeps we can kill. Let's try to back out of here as we kill them. So we unlocked a talent here, so let's go ahead and buy... Oh, alright, so we're getting wiped out. So let me try to take care of these guys. Alright, so in the middle of that fight, I unlocked a talent point. And so this one looks like it has a decent cooldown here. Extensive branch to shelter the dragon. Oh, cool, so it's like a little shield. Alright, looks like we have a little bit of a cutscene here. So, I'm assuming what's going to bring people to this game is the multiplayer experience, because that's why people play MOBAs, really. So we have another dragon here, a little bit of competition. But, I mean, for me, the real appealing point is the single-player mode. If you want to play a MOBA that's a multiplayer, I don't see why you're not just going to be playing, you know, League of Legends or Dota 2. So for me, what's kind of cool about this game is that we have a campaign mode. It doesn't really seem like the story is going to be very good. There isn't really a story as far as I can tell yet. Alright, so we got another ability here. Let's try to back out if we can. We're getting crushed over here. Oh, alright, so we got wiped out there. So like I said, I'm not the best at MOBAs. And the controls are a little wonky, but I'm guessing that it's like most MOBAs, it plays better whenever you're playing in a multiplayer match with a cooperative group. And I think that you can play the single-player cooperative as well, which is pretty cool, actually. Alright, so we survived that attack. Let's go ahead and take this guy out. So far, not too exciting. We're kind of just button mashing against creeps. So I could definitely see it getting boring quickly if we don't kind of start moving along more quickly. Alright, so at least now we're getting to attack a tower. Try to wipe this out. Alright, so our gold's full, so at some point we're going to need to stop back at our base and take that out. So let's go ahead and do that now. I believe we have this Hearthstone ability. So this teleports you right back to your base here, and that was kind of a good time to use it anyway because our health was so low. So it has a minute cooldown, it looks like. So let's go ahead and follow the arrow back up. While we're rolling, I'd like to kind of see. Oh, nice! It looks like dropping off that gold unlocked another point here. So let's see what we want to spend it on. So let's put our first point into our weapon here. So E is going to be your weapon. So we have that weapon that was supposed to be pretty strong attack, so let's try that. Let's go ahead and put a second point into there as well. So, typical MOBA kind of stuff, you have to balance getting your character as strong as you can, as quickly as you can, so that you can kind of keep up, and you'll see whenever you play in the online matches that, you know, if other characters are leveling a bit faster than you, it's really a disadvantage, and it's easy to fall behind pretty quickly. I suffer from that pretty often when I play these kind of games, honestly. It's easy to get kind of distracted, you know, it's hard to know when the optimal time is to go back and drop off your gold. Looks like we're doing a little better now. The map's really gorgeous, actually. That's definitely a strength over some of the other big ones, I think. It's a very pretty game. And the dragons are all awesome looking. It looks especially good whenever you see, as we get into multiplayer matches, and you get to see all the different dragons that everyone's choosing to use. there's a good variety there, so the battlefield looks pretty diverse. Alright, so we're doing a little better now. Our gold's full again, so I don't know. See, this is where I never know what to do in these games. I should probably go back and drop it off, but I kind of want to just forge forward. Oh, so we got some other dragons here, so... Oh, and we were in a bad spot. So let's try to get out of there. Walking through green trails is something you never want to do in video games, and here I am doing it. So, yep, so that'll get you killed. Oh, looks like we continue right here. I kind of expected to start back from the spawn point. So let's kind of spamming my weapon here. Okay. We survived. Just barely. So, kind of getting our asses kicked, but that's alright. Got a talent point here. Let's go ahead and power up our regular attack, or just our left mouse attack. Keep following the nav arrow here. Looks like we're getting to the next group of creeps. I really like this dragon. Man, he's cool looking. Reminds me like a druid or something. But, so let's go over here. Looks like we have a crystal here we have to destroy. There's no one here really stopping us, so that makes it kind of easy. I'm not sure what that was. I think it may recharge health. Alright, so a little... Oh. So that's kind of different. Geez. So I know I walked right through those, but... So, at least in my experience, that's not something you usually see in these kind of games. Kind of environmental attacks. It's almost like a platforming aspect. It's kind of a cool little twist there. Let's wipe out these creeps. Okay. So... I think we're down to our last life now, so I'm going to try to be careful here. I'm sure that I'll probably end up getting wiped out anyway, but let's try to stay on the offensive. Okay, good. I gotta remember to use that weapon. My E attack here that comes from the weapon I have equipped is really strong, so I need to make sure that I'm not forgetting to use that one. Alright, so there's some big attacks coming from this thing here. Alright, so let's go ahead and Hearthstone out since our gold's full. Drop that off so that we can level up a little bit, increase our health. Okay, so I was kind of hoping we would get 2 level points out of that, but that's alright. Then we have to try to fight our way back over there. So this is one of the kind of pains of these kind of games, is having to go all the way back to your starting point and then fight all the way back. I mean, here there's nothing in our way, but still, it kind of just feels like a waste of time to have to fly all the way back to where we just were. So I think we're going this way. It would almost be better if some of the creeps respawn so that you had something to do along the way. We'll see if we can try to figure out how to get around these things without getting wiped out here. I'm not sure if we can attack these. Oh. No, it doesn't look like they have a health bar or anything, so apparently you just have to push through. Try to dodge the spikes. Oh, which I did not do a great job of. So let's go ahead and give our health a second to regen here. Alright. So, let's see where we were. Find this pillar over here that was attacking us. Try to wipe it out. Creeps come back. Try and wipe these guys out. So we're in a rough spot here for sure. Oh no, it's looking ugly for us. No. Okay, so let's put up our shield there. So those trees are gonna take some of the aggro for us. Power up our weapon attack again. So it looks like we took it out. Grab some loot. I'm a big fan of that. Try and wipe this one out. Oh, it's looking rough. Alright, so we'll try to give that a second to heal. Take out this creep. So it does feel a little monotonous, the campaign mode. I was kind of hoping that it would be a little more engrossing, since I usually don't really like the multiplayer modes, and these are pretty punishing. So for kind of a more casual MOBA player like myself, I was really hoping that the campaign mode would have some more to offer. I mean, I know that we're pretty early into it, but honestly right now it feels just a little boring. A lot of what makes these games fun does kind of come from the team aspect of it, so as soon as you take that out, the flaws or kind of the monotony of the format really starts to show. But it's definitely still fun. I mean, as far as a free-to-play game goes, I think that the polish of it is really nice, kind of makes it worth at least trying out. Go ahead and get out of here, try not to get killed there. We're almost out of health and mana, so these creeps are actually have a pretty good chance of taking us out. There we go. I really like that shield ability that drops down a big tree. That's pretty awesome. So I would like to switch up dragons at some point and see how different the abilities are based on which dragon you're playing. Because I mean, these ones seem pretty flavorful, like they have a lot to do with this particular dragon. If that's the case with all of them, that's a pretty cool selling point. Which I wouldn't be surprised if that's how it is. I mean, each hero kind of has their own abilities usually, so it would make sense in this one that each dragon would have the same kind of flavor. Alright, so we're close to destroying this old oak tree. Let's try to get in here and do some damage. Our gold is full again, so it would be nice to go back to the home base, but I feel like we're close to the end here, so I really don't want to bail on it quite yet. Oh no. I might not have a choice if our health gets any lower than that. Let's see if we can charge back up and get in here. Circle around this way and come in. Drop a tree here. Alright, so these attacks from the tree itself are pretty brutal. They hit hard, so I'm going to try to stay away from those. Still have 10 seconds left on our cooldown for archery. Oh, and we are not getting in there very well if you look at the tree's health bar. Oh man, so clearly I'm missing something there. Let's try to get a little closer and see what's going on here. So if I spam the attack here, yeah, I mean it's taking damage. It's just not taking enough of it quickly. Alright, so we use all our hearts, so let's go ahead and exit this. I'm not going to make you watch that again. Let's see if there's anything else we can get in here for you to take a look at. Cool, so these are the 3 different multiplayer modes that are available. There's the traditional MOBA format, capture points, where you race to control all 5 capture points and free your Titan. Sounds kind of fun. And ARAM, A-R-A-M, I really don't know how they want us to say that. Mix it up with randomly selected dragons on the streets of Halas in this 1-lane battle to free your Titan. That's kind of fun too, so I want to try one of the ones that isn't the traditional MOBA one to give you guys a view of what makes this game kind of different. So let's go ahead and queue up for these 2. Alright, so our match fired off here. It looks like we're in the Capture 5 game here, so cool, there's some kind of pop-up tutorial kind of things that are here. I'm sure that there's some way to turn that off in the options, but I probably need them, so I'm gonna leave them on. So this is my first time in the multiplayer at all, so it looks like these dudes have some pretty awesome dragons here. I haven't seen these ones yet. I'm just gonna I'm gonna try to follow the MOBA format and pick a lane and head up it and hope there's some creeps to kill so I can start leveling up a little bit. I'm not really sure. Oh, cool, so we got one of the capture points already. Looks like they have 2. Okay, so it looks like this is going to be another one of them right here. Another dragon here. It's level 2. Get back out there. Oh yeah, got our ass kicked in there. 2 seconds to respawn. Alright, cool. Let's get back out there. We don't have any gold to drop off in our cache or anything like that. Try to head back out. I'm going to try to head to that middle capture point again, see if I can help out there. Oh, it looks like we leveled up, so let's go ahead and grab our second attack there. That's good, that should help out. Alright, so let's try to get back in the mix here. I'm wondering if maybe there aren't creeps in this Capture 5 kind of mode. Alright, oh jeez. Oh yeah, looks like they had us one pretty well. Leveled up again, let's grab my weapon attack here. Get back out there, so it looks like we're losing right now 2-3. So, I don't think I have any loot to drop off, nope. Yeah, those pop-ups, I can see how those are going to get annoying pretty quickly. I'm probably going to want to go into settings and turn those off. Kind of like I was saying with the adventure mode, it's definitely going to be a lot better when you're playing with people that you know. Just like, even though it's not the traditional MOBA map here, not the traditional format. Okay. Alright. So I guess there are some creeps, because that was not a player character. Alright, that's good. Yeah, even outside of the regular MOBA map, you still are going to do a lot of cooperation, which seems pretty obvious, and kind of just going in solo. You can try to work with your team, you know, but without being on Skype or something like that, it's going to be a lot tougher to get anything done here. Go ahead and respawn back here, drop our gold off. Looks like we're still down. Alright, let's level up our weapon again. Gold's dropped off. Let's head back out. Trying to get an idea of what the team's trying to do here. It looks like they're heading up the top lane. So I can... Oh, they're probably trying to protect the capture point there. We can head in that direction, see how it's looking. Let's go with Destructor. He seems like he knows what he's doing. Alright. So it looks like that guy's watching that capture point. It's a pretty cool mode. It's, I don't know, nothing mind-blowing. It's different enough from the standard map that it's a little bit of fun, but it's not anything too crazy. This guy is way ahead of us. Alright. Nice, slow it up again. Got to power up our second attack. Power here. Alright, got that. But we're also getting attacked by another Dragon Lord. Our team is around to help us out. Cool, so let's go ahead and watch one of our teammates while we're waiting to respawn. Alright, nothing too exciting going on. Everyone's just kind of not in the middle of color at all. This dragon's pretty awesome. Alright, here we go. Looks like we... about 4 minutes in, and we're losing by a good bit, 1016 to 600, and actually we only have one capture point right now, which is pretty bad. You know, yeah, these guys are level 9 it looks like already, so we're pretty far behind. I imagine that's going to be kind of hard to catch up at this point. Looks like most people on my team are around level 6, level 7, I'm level 6. So, I mean, they're not too far ahead of us, but looks like just a couple of levels is all it takes to really have a hand up, especially in a one-on-one fight. Alright, so we're back to 2 capture points. That's good. I don't think it's going to be quite enough for us to pull a comeback here, but let's put up a fight. Alright. Level up again. Get some more health. Yeah, we're putting up a good fight, but denting them. It's pretty fun. It's not like really winning me over all that much, to be honest. But I mean, what I like about it is the flavor. I like driving around the dragons. That's really the selling point for me. But I think that if you just want to change the pace from the standard MOBAs, it's kind of fun just to have a little bit of a different setting, and the different modes are kind of cool. I don't know how much they're going to hold up over time. I think that it's a cool challenge to have to learn how a new map works and how a new format works. But oh, got a dragon here behind enemy lines. Go ahead and level up our weapon attack again. Alright, try to get out of that fight there. I don't think we were going to do any good. So we're down to 1 of 5 capture points now, so it looks like we're in some serious trouble. Alright, and that one that we have is under attack, so if we don't get out of that, we're going to be 0 for 5, which seems pretty terrible here. Trying to see where my team's at. We got level 9 here. That looks like... Oh, okay, so we can see some levels here too. Alright, that's good. 2 of 5. It feels a little monotonous to me, but I guess that's just kind of... It's just kind of a little bit of a grindy game. So, you know what you're getting into when you play a MOBA. It's not really... It's definitely not any grindier or monotonous than any other ones, so... If you dig MOBAs, I think you're probably going to like this. Like I said before, though, I'm not sure if you're going to like it quite enough for it to tear you away from something like Dota or League of Legends. Alright, so our Titan's under attack here, which is bad news. We're going to try to take out all the Dragon Lords back here, but I'm not sure if we'll be able to let off, really. Got a level 13 right here in front of our Titan. We're mostly level 9s and 10s, looks like. We got a couple 11s, so that's good. Try to heal back up. Looks like this should do it right here, yep.
Our capture point is under attack.
Alright, so our health's looking a little better. Let's see how much longer we can survive this. Alright, cool. So the new attack, I haven't had this one yet. Summons a stationary turret. Oh, that's pretty awesome. So that'll be nice as we're defending the Titan. So this is definitely, I haven't had a chance to get all the way up to level 10 in any of the adventure modes or tutorials. So I'm going to start to see some extra attacks here that I haven't had a chance to mess with yet.
Our Titan cage is under attack.
Oh no. Alright, so let's go ahead and Hearthstone, try to get back to the home base so we can help out protecting the Titan. Try out that turret attack.
One of our shrines is under attack.
I didn't drop that there. Oh, awesome. So, it's the swinging chain there. It's not going to do us a ton of good if they don't need to get that close, but it's actually pretty cool, I think. Kind of like that attack. Go ahead and drop one of those here and head out again. We can hide the pop-up tips right here. Nice. Level up.
Our Titan cage is under attack.
Alright. So, looks like we are doing pretty poorly here. But we're staying in the game. Our team has 7 kills and 23 deaths, which seems pretty awful. So this is the one we have. Try to get back out here. Alright. Cool, so we got our asses handed to us a little bit, but it's pretty fun. I'd like to go around. I'd definitely recommend giving it a shot as free to play. It's definitely worth trying out if you're into MOBAs. If you're not into MOBAs, I'm not sure that this is going to be the one that really reels you in, unless you're just kind of a sucker for dragons like I am. I'm probably going to spend at least a few more hours playing it, but I don't really know that it's going to be the MOBA that gets you into the genre. But yeah, Dragons and Titans, make sure you like and subscribe. Check it out.